I guess like the very, very first time that I saw Holly, I was transitioning from my junior to my senior year, and we were doing like a freshman orientation kind of thing. And I saw her. You were loud and wild, and you were running down the hallway. And I was like, nope. And I don't know. It was actually at the end of your freshman year, and yeah, we actually didn't actually know. We knew of each other in my senior year.
We didn't talk at all that year.
Yeah, but it was actually when I left high school, and she became a sophomore that summer. We just started talking.
Mutual friends.
Yeah. I guess you'll do.
We went to the prom after party together.
We did. We did.
Yeah, I was there.
They said I had a good time.
Yeah. We don't remember much.
I was cool.
It was at Lowell's house.
I would tell myself, I'd be like, look, you're going to get married to this woman. She's going to drive you crazy, and she's going to take you to like places you never thought you would ever go, but then she's also going to bring you back, and she's going to make you a better person, so just stick with it.
You're so serious.
Seriously, because you know, I mean, you go through so much, and obviously with us meeting so young, I mean, we went through the full spectrum of all the awkward stages. You know, like I think people when they meet each other and they're like in their mid-20s, they're well-rounded.
Mature.
You know, yeah, they're mature, but I mean, we met really young, and
we were none of those things.
Yeah, we were none of which. And, you know, she went to college. I didn't, but then it was, you know, I went to, you know, just working and, you know, really just trying to find ourselves. And it was like, you know, we survived all that. And here we are.
I guess, like at 16, I guess I would have told myself that it was real. Like it wasn't just like one of those relationships you go through when you're young. Because I feel like I messed up so many times. But not messed up, but like the mistakes were learned.
Yeah.
You know, we learn from our mistakes, but
Absolutely.
yeah, probably just like looking forward to the future.
I don't know, I guess I'd be like, you know, just do what you think you're going to do. It'll work out. It'll work out in the end. It'll be fine.
You gotta let go and let God.
Yeah. Actually, I'd say probably when everything started like being really like real for me was when we started paying bills together. That was definitely.
That was soon in.
That was definitely like the real part, because like, you know, it's cool when like you just want to rip and run, you want to go party and go hang out and, you know, blow money, but then it's like quite another to sit down at a table and say, all right, well, here's what our 401k looks like. Here's the mortgage. You know, here's the phone bill, and you know, you start laying out bills, and then you kind of slowly but surely you wake up and you realize that you built this life together.
Yeah.
And you know, I'd say probably when we started paying bills is when I was like, all right, this ain't just a relationship. This is something.
I feel like when we would fight, break up, and we always made it through. That's what I guess you make it through everything.
Yeah. I mean, that is a good point. Cause you know, if you fight and you break up, you know, you could always like shrug it off and just be like, oh, there's plenty of fish in the sheet. I'll go somewhere else. But then it's like there's something there that keeps you there, and you're like, you know what? All right, I'm not going to jump. All right, what's your problem with me? And I'll let you.
We gotta talk about it.
I'll let you know the 12 things I have wrong with you. I think that really dives into like the language of love. You know, and there's many languages.
What's my language, baby?
Yours is words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Like, she needs to know, hey, you did great today. I love you.
Yeah.
And like, I'm actually quite the opposite. Yeah. I'm like, you know, if I come home and the dishes are done, I know I'm loved. And
he's acts of kindness.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think for us, our love.
I think it's funny. Like, we're very playful.
It is.
I told him if he didn't make me laugh, we wouldn't be together.
This is my fat buddy. Like,
we eat all the time.
We'll sit there and we'll tell each other, all right, we're going to the gym. And then she's like, or we can do Chinese. Yeah. And I'm like,
we're such foodies.
With Cold Stone?
Yeah,
and
with
then,
Cold Stone. And
yeah. I mean, I'd say, I think for the most part, it's definitely more lighthearted.
Yeah.
But it is serious. definitely understanding.
Yeah.
That's a big one. That took me a while to get that one, which was
Always
understanding.
seeing the other's point of view.
You know, it's
so
like,
important.
you know, if I could, I'd work 7 days a week and just a workaholic. But it's like, that's cool with me, but that's not cool with her. So you got to understand where she's coming from and her feelings. Like, you know, Monday, Team Mom comes on. I'm not down with Team Mom. I don't do it. I'm not about it. It's not my lifestyle. This one wants to live, breathe, eat, and sleep. Team Mom. And it's that understanding where it's like, you know what?
I gotta watch the show
I'll let her have this. And like, I'm on my phone looking at sports, and I'm like,
That's real though.
You know, I would say communication, understanding. Like, so definitely communication, understanding. Like, you got to tell me what I did wrong, and then, you know, likewise understand, why.
Compromise too. Compromise is everything.
Actually, I don't think we've really compromised.
Yeah, you compromise. You watch Team Mom with me.
Nah, that's not. See, like for me, that's not a compromise.
Because Monday Night Football is on, but you watch Team Mom.
But that's not a compromise. Okay. I mean, there's bigger. I think there's bigger things in the world than football. And
but I feel like that has a lot to do with understanding.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You don't think you have to compromise?
I don't think
we're gonna fight
on either side of it. I don't think we've compromised a lot. I think for the most part, our relationship has been very natural.
That's true.
I don't think there's ever been like one time we've had a solid disagreement on something. Like we've always been able to come around and found a solution.
That's compromise.
No, it's not really compromise.
Okay. All right.
I feel like compromise is like you like somebody takes an L and somebody gets a W. That's compromise. Like somebody definitely wins and somebody definitely loses.
No. Steven has no social media.
Oh, none whatsoever. I'm off the grid. You can't find me if you wanted to.
And but I have everything. It probably like consumes my life a little too much though.
I disagree. I don't think it does at all.
I'm glad you feel that way.
I mean, I really don't, because it's like it'd be different if like I'm trying, like anytime we need to talk and have a serious conversation, I have her undivided attention. It'd be different if I'm like, hey, house, we're getting evicted, and she's like, Snapchat. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. Somebody just tweeted me. I don't think really social media, it's never had a big impact on our relationship.
But that's probably because you don't have it.
Yeah, I mean, true. I mean, obviously, I mean,
who knows what it would be like
in
if you did.
In an 8-year relationship, you're gonna have those, you know, outside temptations and things like that are going to question the, you know, loyalty in your relationship.
But yours were never public.
And I mean, I guess that may be like one thing why I never like what? I don't. Like, I don't know. I guess
I don't know how it would be if you had social media when we were dating.
I don't know. Sometimes it's better to ask what was and what is, or what could have been.
Yeah, I think it's good though.
So,
I think we have a good balance.
Yeah. I don't know. I think like she takes a situation for face value, and it consumes her. And she's like, oh, you know, like when you did the whole social work thing, and then like she felt really bad because she just got done dropping 4 years at VCU, getting a bachelor's in psychology, and you do 6 months of your respective field, and you're just like, this ain't what I'm about. So then it's like, you know, I kind of feel like I looked at you and was like, you know what, hey, you gave it the best shot you could. It is what it is. We'll find something better. And I think that's also another thing, because I mean, throughout this 8 years of being together, we've always, you know, at times been in between jobs. So it's like, you know, it's always just being that, oh, don't worry about it, it'll work out, it'll be okay. You know, we'll move some things around to make bills work if we have to.
I think career is a big one.
Yeah, career is.
So I feel like you've grown a lot in your field.
Yeah.
You're like at the top right now.
Well, I mean, I know for a while I was always working like 2 jobs. I had no idea what the hell I wanted to do.
Until like, what, a year and a half
I'd say probably about 2 years ago. I mean, she supported me the whole time. And
waking up at 3:30.
Every once in a while when I swipe that card and it's like a $300 tool, this one will call me and be like, oh, so you spent money today? And I'm like, yes, I did, because that's how I do my job.
No.
So I guess always, I think for the biggest part, just always being there for each other.
Yeah.
Even if it's just like a downright, like, all right, you screwed up, you got into this position, and now we're here. It's not so much that, it's like, all right, well, you screwed up, we're in this position, we're getting out together.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably the biggest mountain. You go right ahead.
One Love by Trey Songz. And that's because the album came out when we first met, and it was.
I actually think that's.
Yeah. But it was what? It was the staple of the relationship.
I mean, it was absolutely a staple. I mean, that whole CD was, because I mean, actually, from just an artist, like, for Trey to come out with something like that, it was such a roller coaster. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I never even like heard a Trey song.
Yeah.
And then Holly was like, let me drop something. Just drop a CD on me, and I swear
He went and bought it.
I did. I
and
went
we used
and
to
bought
listen to it in the Mustang.
I would say that was even before iTunes, I think.
Oh, it was.
Before
Oh, it
iTunes,
was.
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, I played that, and it was just, I mean, it was the first time, like, One Love, when I listened to that song. I even remember I had my 92 Chrysler LeBaron. I was driving around with the top down, and I remember that song coming on. I was like, that's ours. Like, that's our jam right now. And we said the three that we were going to do was Trey Songz, Broken Road.
What's the Broken Road? That was our first dance.
Whatever. And then the Keith Urban song.
No, that was the three.
Yeah. Keith Urban song was our first fight song, or it was my first fight song.
Yeah, that was his first.
Yeah, we started like, nah.
What was it called?
Only I Can Love You This Way.
That was when I did not like country music, and he started playing it, and I was like, what is this?
That kept me in it. I was like, all right. Keith Urban.
Did we just fight? Is that when you met?
I think so. I was actually in the Regency Mall when I played it. Like, and here's the important part about these songs. When you talk about these songs, I think ultimately, when you start talking about our relationship and actually one song for our relationship, I don't think it's even been written.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's still out there. And it's still to be written.